Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Abu Dhabi. Ahlan wa sahlan. This year marks a very important moment in EuroLeague history as the Final Four has expanded beyond its borders. We are all so excited. It's been a long time since October when the season started. I know the fans are ready. I know the media is ready. And from the green room, now I really know that the players and coaches are ready. It's been an unforgettable season with records on and off the court. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most competitive and passionate basketball league in the world.
Nice play. Doja! Oh my word! Double team. Oh my goodness! Bloody Walker! Away! Oh, there it is! Tyreek Jones with the pilfer! Here's Davis. Step, jab, bucket. Money in the bank. What a great pass of Galactus. There's your all-time EuroLeague assist leader.
Oh, Kendrick Nunn sending Javon Shields down.
Door! Diallo!
It's Vazenko, buys the contact and backs it in. Comes Juancho.
He's so smooth. Hayes Davis wide open. Hayes Davis. If it goes!
Boy, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. That has you so ready for this weekend's competition. I know we're so close now. The players can taste blood, and the championship is so close. The trophy is right there. So let's get them a little bit closer to it and introduce our next panel of coaches and players from the 4 remaining teams. Please join me on the stage. First up, Mike James, Vasilis Spanoulis, Sasha Vazenko, Georgios Batsrokas, Kendrick Nunn, Ergin Ataman, Nigel Hayes Davis, Sharas Yashikevichus. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Were you all nice and friendly in the hallway and in the green room? No bad blood, right? Everyone's feeling good. Well, find our seats and get comfortable as they have a translation device. We are translating as we will open up questions to the floor, so all of the journalists can ask their questions in just a bit. But first, we're going to have our moment and welcome everyone to the stage and ask a quick little question. So, Coach Sharas, I want to start with you. As you're facing Panathinaikos again in the semifinals, what do you expect to be different with both clubs as opposed to what we saw in Berlin?
Well, I hope a lot different is from Berlin. I hope we can start the game on time. I hope we can have a better start. Probably going through this kind of situations 2 years in a row with the majority of the team would help. Just basically make it a little bit more simple and play a better game than we did in Berlin.
Nigel, back-to-back, first team all EuroLeague. Congratulations, really incredible. With your second stint with Coach Sharas, what have you two been able to find together this time around? Third stint, excuse me, I was thinking just Barca. This time together, that's allowed you to unlock that next level in your game?
He's so good at just yelling at you, you know? Like, he's just like, he yells at you. He's so friendly when he does it in practice. And it just really, you know, it's just a nice, happy environment that really brings out the best in you.
How much do you pay you say that? Do you got some cash in your pockets there?
No, we don't play for money in Fenerbahce. We play for the love of the game.
For the love of the game. Yep. Coach Ataman, you have the chance to be the only coach in EuroLeague history to win back-to-back championships with 2 different clubs. That would be an incredible feat when you think about that. So I have a very simple question. Will you do it?
I don't care too much to win, to make one more time back-to-back. I am proud to win last 3 Final Four that I participate in the last 4 years. And the only things that we know with my players, all clubs, we are here for defending to our title that we won last year.
Kendrick, this is your second Final Four run, but this time your season MVP. Does that add any extra pressure or weight?
No, I don't think so. I don't typically believe in pressure. I let my work speak, prepare the right way. And honestly, last year, if you ask me, I felt like I was the MVP then. But it's a team sport, and no pressure at all.
I love that confidence. That's a great answer. Coach Bartzokas, you and your team are here for the 4th year in a row. That's wildly impressive. But last year you had to watch the trophy come back to Greece, but to the wrong city. So how much would it mean for you to take it back for the red and white this year?
No, it's always good evening to everybody. It's always important to participate in such a great event for European basketball. So being here with Olympiacos for 4 times in a row, it's something amazing for our club. But sometimes, it's not enough. Winning the trophy is the target, the goal for everybody here, for us also. Let's hope that we're going to have some more luck this year.
I like that. Sasha, we're happy to see you back after a year in the NBA following your MVP season. How good does it feel to not only be back with your club, a team that you have so much love for, but to be this close to now getting that trophy?
Good evening to everybody. First of all, I'm blessed to be back, to play important games, to be here fighting for the trophy, as we do. Everybody's here for this. Yeah. So we're ready.
Okay, short and sweet. I like it. Coach Spanoulis, you're one of the biggest legends in Olympiacos history. So what do you think that will feel like to look down the court and see a team that you love so much, but now the enemy?
Good evening, everybody. It's a game, 40 minutes. For 40 minutes, everybody will fight for his team. My feelings and my love for this organization and for this club is undeniable and will be forever. But for 40 minutes, it's not easy things. We will be opponents. Most difficult is for my kids who will support, Olympiacos or Monaco, but they're with their daddy.
Well, Coach Spanoulis, you're a legend in EuroLeague. Mike James, you're a legend in your own right as well. What's it been like to have Coach join the team this year and have that presence in the building?
It's different. I think that us playing against each other and having like a rapport before he became a coach and having conversations kind of made the transition easier, just to have a good dialogue throughout the season. And, we're still building every day, and hopefully it continues to go good.
Okay, I see a stage full of very serious, focused men. So let's go ahead and throw them to the Sharks now. As we open up the crowd audience questions, journalists, we have 2 microphones, 1 on each side. We just ask that you please state your name and your affiliation. So go ahead and put your hand up if you'd like to ask a question to our panel. You guys might be off the hook. You might be out of here. Okay, we have one right here. Can we get a microphone to this gentleman? If you'll put your hand up, maybe, just so we can see you again. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening to all. Yannis Lambiris from newspaper Tanea, Mega TV. Good luck to all and to be healthy. For Coach Spanoulis and for Coach Bartzokas is the question. For Coach Spanoulis, you had played like a player in 5 Final Fours and never lose in semi-final. How difficult is to continue or to make a series like a coach the same? And for Coach Bartzokas, for the team, it's better to play against Spanoulis like a player or like a coach. Thank you.
Good question. For me, it's always fun to play these games. For me, as a player, now as a coach, the most important is the journey until we arrive here. it's a lot of things that bring you together. And now we are here, 2 games, every team to take the trophy, and for me, it's no pressure. For me, it's just to enjoy basketball, to make the simple things that we did all the year, and to try to play our best game. That's it. And in basketball, like in life, is win and lose. It's not stop the life here in one semifinal. So we will continue to try. And basketball has a lot of losses and few wins, but these wins is very big, and you fight all your life for these few and big wins.
This is a very attractive subject for the journalists and the media. But, tomorrow we are playing Olympiacos versus Monaco, which are big clubs. And, we cannot separate these from anything else. But with Vasilis, we were together in 2013 that we won the trophy. If you ask me, it's more difficult to have him as an opponent as a player, than a coach. Coach is his first season in this level, which is proven that he's really good. But as a player, he has already 2 trophies. 3? How many? 3?
Yes.
Okay, so it's probably as a player, it's more difficult.
Right here. So I'm Jan Onana from newspaper L'Equipe. Question for coaches, Mr. Jasikevicius and Ataman. Please, this weekend is also about the EuroLeague celebrating 25th birthday, but trying to expand their big stakes for European basketball. I just wanted to know, what's your position about that? How do you feel this discussion around NBA, about EuroLeague, and how do you block it out to focus on sport?
Just
Thank
for
you.
the coaches, I believe, if you want to start here. Coach Sharas, do you want to answer first?
I don't exactly see the connection between the NBA coming and the games this weekend. It's totally not our business. Of course, we have opinion about it, and we want EuroLeague to be more united, to move forward, to improve. This is the universal things. No, you always need to be improving as an organization, as a person, whatever. No, as far as this weekend and the growth of the EuroLeague and the NBA, for us, what exists is Friday game, nothing else.
Honestly, my answer is similar, but I think that EuroLeague in these 25 years, every year improve. And what I say, my opinion, is that the competition, the basketball playing on the EuroLeague is much better now than the NBA. So for many people, I believe that now they stop to follow NBA in Europe. They are following the EuroLeague basketball. But for the future, what's going on is not my job now. I am only focused for the EuroLeague Final Four right now.
Coach Bertzokas?
About the same?
Yes, if you'd like to.
Excuse me. I thought the question was only for Saras and Coach Ergin. No, it's for everybody.
Yes, for all the coaches, if you'd like to add.
Exactly. I don't have to add anything else. It's exactly the same for everybody.
It's a very safe answer. Coach, would you like to add?
No.
Okay, who's next? I see one right here. Okay, yes?
Hello, everybody. My name is Vasiliki Karamouza from Sport24 Greece. I have a question for Mike James. Everybody has been talking about pressure. Olympiacos' 4th Final Four, Panathinaikos to make back-to-back. Sarunas Jasikevicius' 6th Final Four as a coach that hasn't lifted the trophy. Mike, you are the only member of the All-25 team that hasn't won the EuroLeague. So I'm wondering, how much of a pressure do you feel right now? How are you coping with the nerves?
I didn't even know that, so thanks for that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal right now. I mean, I came to Monaco and a team that was picked to finish last, and we've been to 2 Final Fours in 4 years. So we just keep trying to grow, and hopefully I can win eventually.
Next one, up here.
Hi, my question is for Coach Jasikevičius. We're with the EuroLeague net. Coach, first of all, it's great to see you in a dry suit after Paris. What lessons can you take from last year as you're playing Panathinaikos again in the same round?
Well, I think I answered a little bit. I think we need to think about it in more simple ways. It's just 40 minutes. We didn't play good in Berlin. I watched it, of course, before this Final Four. It happens, you know. It's a very quick game. Panathinaikos was better than us in the key moments of the game, and basically you just don't overthink it. It's that simple. They were better for 40 minutes. Whoever will be better 40 minutes tomorrow probably will win the game. That's it.
I see a couple on this side as well. Maybe right here.
Good morning to everyone. Good luck. Alexander Somolu from Parapolitica Media Group. A common question for Gina Taman and Coach Barzokas. Back in Greece, there is a huge anticipation from the beginning of the season for the first Greek final in the history of EuroLeague. How difficult it is to make your players of both teams be focused on the semifinals on Friday and not let their mind run on Sunday? Thank you.
Okay, I think that in these 2 years that I'm in Athens, we play a lot of games with Olympiacos. Sometimes we make a fun also with Coach Barzokas that again. So now I'm not thinking anything about play the final against Olympiacos because we must beat Fenerbahce. That is a very good team, and they must beat Monaco after. We'll see. So it's nothing. Honestly, I never think what's going on if we play the final against Olympiacos. But nothing special because we played many finals, many important games with them. So sometimes they won, sometimes we won. It's a basketball game.
Yeah, for me, it's not difficult at all because as long as I've been coaching Olympiacos for 6 years now in a row, always our philosophy, our attitude is take one game at a time. You know, never more. You know, it's we try to enjoy and. Our next goal is the next practice. Our next goal is tomorrow's game. We don't think at all what is going to happen on Sunday. Olympiacos must say in our philosophy, you know, fighting for the next game, not thinking about anything else.
Okay, we have one right here.
Hello, everybody. George Karpidis from Americanos 24. Congrats to everybody who made it. I have a two-part question. Part one for Coach Jasikevičius and Coach Panoulis. Obviously, you're EuroLeague legend, having won it multiple times. What's different in preparation, in preparing a Final Four as a coach compared to a player, and what's more difficult? And part two, I couldn't help but wonder a potential 3-on-3 with Saras, Hayes Davis, and Kate Nunn against Sasha, Spanoulis, and Mike James, the way you guys are seated. With Coach Ataman coaching the team on the left and the team on the right, who do you think would win?
How did you come up with that question?
In the prime or now?
He's thinking very hard.
Listen, if Kendrick and Nigel can take care of the offense, I'll take care of the defense, all right?
How did you think about that question?
You got to answer his first question.
What was the first question?
Is it more difficult, and what's the difference?
It's so much more difficult as a coach. I mean, as a player, you're responsible for yourself. You obviously need to prepare yourself, and it's very simple. You come, you do your job, and you go home. As a coach, I mean, everything. You know, so many responsibilities you have. You have the media, you have your staff, you have your club, you have your. For some reason, as a coach, I have more ticket requests too. I don't understand that part at all. It doesn't make sense at all, but that's how it is. Yeah, I mean, in general, as a coach, it's more hours, more everything, more. Players, more simple.
Is it harder to sleep before a game as a coach than a player?
No, now after so many of these events, sleeping is not the problem. Before it was a big issue, yes.
Okay. I believe we have one right here in the middle, yes?
Edvinas Jablonskis, basketnews.com. I have a question for Coach Jasikevičius and Spanulis. Both of you are the former players, obviously, and now in the Final Four as the coaches. So, as the coaches now, do you see any current EuroLeague players that could become head coaches one day? Thank you.
Awkward as you're sitting next to two of your players.
Well, for sure not Nigel, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, everybody has his own life. I don't know. You have to love so much basketball to be like, addicted to make this job. And, I don't know if somebody wants after a big career to be in this competition again, in this everyday job. But for me it's a blessing, and for me it's good. A lot of basketball players to stay in basketball for the good of the basketball.
We have one up here on the left.
Hello everybody, Robert Wazrov from Maxport Bulgaria. My question is to Sasha. According to the last two appearances for you in the Final Four and the dramatic losses from Efes and Real Madrid, do you think that basketball gods owe you a favor? And how difficult it will be to play against a former teammate and I believe a friend in the case of Coach Spanoulis?
First of all, there is no favor in basketball. You work hard every day, and at the end, you get what you deserve. It's true that 2022, we're not prepared. I have to see Vasa every time and to think about this shot, but it's okay, same with Sergio. But it's not because they made these big shots. It's also this, but it's because we didn't manage to close the games and to get the win. And the second part is, Vasilis is my friend, but it's 40 minutes. There's no friendship. As he said in a recent interview, he'll go against his brother and he'll fight until death. So he'll do the same with us, we'll do the same with him, and after we'll be again friends. But for 40 minutes, it's just us and them. So we're prepared and we're ready.
We have one right here in the middle. Sorry, in the back. We'll do you first. You have the microphone.
Hi, Jeff Gillingham from EuroLeague.net. This question is for Kendrick. Obviously, the playoffs didn't quite go. It went well for Panathinaikos, but personally, we didn't see the MVP none that we've been used to. Do you think we will see the MVP none at this Final Four?
Yeah, I do think you will see the MVP as you typically see throughout the season. It was a tough series against FS. It had some great defense, but ultimately it's a team sport. I'm lucky to have some great teammates, and if one player doesn't play typically well, there's plenty of other guys that makes up for it. I think my offense wasn't as best as it has been all season, but definitely stepped up defensively.
Over here.
Hello, everybody. This is Antonis Kalkavouras from Gazeta. The question is for Vasilis Spanoulis. Vasili, if you put out Saras, who've been coaching, in the highest level for almost a decade, you are the only coach, in the panel who've been here and done that with many trophies, with many Final Fours. Coming here for the first time as a coach, did it feel like playing time? Did it had in your mind, that you are very close for this period as you were thriving on the court?
Yeah, but for me, basketball is the same. When I was playing basketball as a player, I was thinking a lot about not only myself, but also about my teammates all day, all night. And the same for me. I say a lot of times it's easier to coach than to play basketball. because I push myself like a basketball player to the limits, and the result of this is to lose all my hair, you know. And for me, basketball is like, you have to love it. It's not, we are blessed, and I love it, and I do it with all my passion. And, you know, I'm blessed, and that Monaco gave me the chance to coach one team that had the potential to go to the Final Four. And, you know, that's it. We are here now, and I'm very thankful to organization and to my players, because as I said a lot of times, I don't shoot, I don't take decisions, I don't play pick and rolls. This is all everything goes to the players, and they are the stars of the game.
One right here, I believe. You get the microphone on the left.
Hello. This question is for Coach Ataman. You have often said that basketball is more than tactics. It's about personality and winning DNA. This Panathinaikos team has gone through ups and downs through the season. What was the turning point that convinced you that you'd go all the way during the season?
The experience from last year, so my players' capacity. You cannot play every time on the same level. There is for all teams up and down during the season. But of course, okay, coaches are important because we manage the group, we manage the game. But finally, I told every time that the players decide for the winning game. So I believe to my players, I gave them to responsibility, to freedom to play, and I try to manage their game.
Hi guys, first of all, welcome here, and congrats for making it this far. Moshe from One and EuroLeague Sweet 16 podcast. I have two questions. One is for Coach Ataman. Ever since the beginning of this competition, 25 years, only one player made it both the Alfonso Ford Trophy winner, season MVP, and winning the EuroLeague. That was Nando De Colo. And every decade or so, it happens that we have back-to-back champs. Considering you are both in a situation where you can make it happen again, and maybe history in the making, is it something that adds extra pressure? And for all the rest of you guys, any concern whatsoever that at any point, maybe Coach Spanoulis or Sharas will come on the court, take a winning shot?
Actually, I never think what happened in the history. So I am sure that my team is ready to fight, is ready to win, and I am sure that we will win one more time the EuroLeague title like last year.
Hello, Aspasia Velonaki from Athens Macedonian News Agency. This is a question for Sasha Vezenkov. Sasha, you went to the NBA. You played for the Sacramento Kings. Actually, Vasilis Spanoulis had his go with Houston Rockets a few years ago. You both decided to come back and to be dedicated to EuroLeague. So I want to know, Sasha, what are the characteristics you find in this league in Europe that are better, that made you decide to come back? And also, why did you come back to Olympiacos? And also, a second question is whether you regret sometimes for not being here in Europe and in Berlin last year at the Final Four, when maybe Olympiacos with you would have won the trophy, but instead they lost it, and Panathinaikos, Mr. Ataman, Kendrick Nunn, they are now the reigning European champions. Thank you very much.
First of all, I don't regret anything in my life. Everything is experience, and I wanted to do it. And as I said, I'm blessed because I started from Cyprus, and suddenly I was in the NBA. So for me, it was a blessing. It was a lot of lessons that I learned over there. And it's not about better, which is better. Like in NBA, I said it before, they play the best players in the world with so much talent. But I wanted to come back to feel important, to be part of a great organization as Olympiacos, and to try to win trophies. I know that Vasilis did it too. So, you know, everything was what I wanted. And coming back, I'm here again. You never know when you have the chance to be here again. So I'm living every moment. And according to last year, you know, with maybes and ifs, as I said, nothing can change, nothing can happen. I watched the EuroLeague from my home, and it was exciting, but now we're in 2025. Everything's in the past, and we have one game in front of us tomorrow, so we're going for it.
Here.
One. Good afternoon, I'm Vasilis Koundis from Athens, Greece. I would like to make a question for all of you. First of all, good luck, welcome and good luck. But I need just one word. Zeljko Obradovic, who is here and who has won 9 times the EuroLeague, used to say that koncentracija, in Serbian, concentration, is the most demanding and the most needed word when you have to play a great game. I would like to give you the floor and to give us just one word, each player and each coach, what, if they agree, and if not, what is the most demanding, the most needed element to win all?
So each player, each coach, you'd like an answer from, yes?
Just one word, yeah.
Okay. If we want to start left to right again. Coach, you're up next.
Again, I'm under the bus.
Yes.
Ambition could be the word to win it all. I don't know.
I would say desire.
Calm.
I like ambition.
I could say fighting spirit, which is always something we're asking for, but it's not easy to have it.
I would say discipline.
I would say mental preparation.
I'll say calm too, I guess.
Thank you.
Exactly.
That was a great question. Yes, we have up here.
Hello, Igor Petrinovic from the EuroLeague. Question for Nigel. You guys are the only team that swept in the playoffs. You know, considering the roster turnover, you had injuries, all the bumps on the road. When did you feel that Fenerbahce has what it takes to get here this season? Was there any particular moment, any particular victory?
Maybe the particular moment would have been, we played a Turkish League game versus Yalova. Many of you have no idea that team, where they are, but it was a game against a team that you can say is beneath the level of Fenerbahce and where we are, and we had no business winning that game. And we fought, and Nikola made a crazy shot, and we ended up winning in overtime. And as the season went on, we ended up in EuroLeague and in Turkish League winning games that we really had no business winning. And coach always mentioned that even though for him as a coach, horrible performances for 39 minutes, but we were somehow able to find a way to save the day and win the game. And throughout the course of the season, being put in the fire that many times, testing the character of the coach and his decision-making, testing the character of the players and their ability to overcome obstacles, overcome being down, overcome coming back in games, just builds you and builds you and builds you up to get ready for the, as everyone up here says, the calmness that you need, the ambition that you need, the focus and preparation that you need to be able to win games. So sweeping has no effect on getting to a Final Four, but the course of the season, the wins that we were able to win that we had no business winning, I think really gave us the character that we needed to try and come here and compete.
Coach, do you remember that game as well? What was your vantage point from that?
I remember the game, yeah. No, for me it was the fact is that I really liked this team going into the season. Then with all the problems with Scotty going down in basically first minute of the season, it was, we had to regroup, and let's say in December, things were not looking very good for us, but in January, as we started, piling some games, have a little bit more practice time, I felt that the team is going into the right direction, and this feeling that I had before the season kind of started to come back to me probably in January or beginning of February.
We have right here again.
Alberto Manzagaglia, Euro Devotion. I have a question for Kendrick. How different is the preparation of the game in terms of what a coach is asking to you in the NBA or in the EuroLeague, talking about the playoff game? Thank you.
Well, the preparation is quite similar for me. I mean, the coach really haven't demanded too much from me, allowed me to play my game and bring my strengths to the game and my knowledge and experience. So it's been pretty easy, but just watching a lot of film, I would say, the preparation for the playoffs, it's more knowing tendencies. Every possession is key. Things like 50-50 balls, ambition, things like that really are the turning points in playoff games.
Right up here, yes, on the left.
Good afternoon, everybody. Marko Vlahovic from Sport Club Serbia. Question is for gentlemen from Greek clubs. Do you use successes and the results of your arch rivals as your own motivation, for example?
Coach Atman, would you like to start?
No.
Same, no, not at all.
Same answer for me. Same.
So no rivalry, just no drama, huh? Okay. Who do we have next? Yes, over here. If we can get a microphone to this gentleman on the left. Thank you.
Hello. Question for Mike, please. Mike, do you think that the team is better than 2 years ago, Rocket team?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll see, I guess.
Can you say a little bit why, please?
Because I don't really have an answer. I think it's different. It's different coach, some different players. We play a different style. It's not for me to say which one is better and which one is worse. But I think we're a good team, and we got our chances.
Mike, what would you say are the differences from 2 years ago, maybe as vibe and playing style on the court, like you said?
Our coach is a little bit shorter. We have less glasses on our team when we play. We had 2 players with goggles when we played last time.
Fewer accessories, got it?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, the important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yes, we have one here on the right.
Hi, my name is Vladimir Spivak. I'm commentator for Russian platform Okva. My question is Coach Spanoulis. Coach, basketball-wise, what's the main difference between your spell in Olympiacos as a player and the current Olympiacos, let's say? What is the main change that you can underline, highlight, basketball-wise, in that team?
Basketball is changed. It's different players. Basketball is going forward, and I think now this Olympiacos this year is passing more the ball, moving without the ball. Back then was not like this. We have a more we have different style of game, and but right now Olympiacos basketball is very excited to see, and they make a really good job.
Okay, and our next question will be the last question. Let's go here to the gentleman right in the middle.
Hello, Manos Firogenis from Betarades, Greece. Congratulations to everyone. Kendrick, I have two questions for you. First of all, you came here 1.5 years before for getting back to NBA. Is this trophy the reason you stayed here for later or forever? I don't know. And secondly, what about the experience of being here in Abu Dhabi, something completely different to you these 2 days? Thank you.
Winning the championship did have an influence on me coming back. Just the success and the limitations that's possible potentially for me in the EuroLeague definitely influenced me coming back. And being here in Abu Dhabi for 2 days, seems regular to me. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with the Middle East. I've been here plenty of times. I actually love it here, so I feel pretty comfortable.
Okay, very good. We really appreciate all the questions from the crowd. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. That wraps up our opening press conference. Next up, tip-off. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. To the teams, best of luck. To everyone watching our live stream, make sure you keep up with all of the EuroLeague action across all of the channels. Thank you so much for watching.